Alright guys, we're here on Malta, Operation Husky. We're in the P61C-1 American twin-engine night fighter. Currently in the clouds, I apologise for not being able to see much. I'm doing 600 km an hour. Decided to go for this SM91 Italian heavy fighter. Do manage to crit him in his tail. We're extending, maintaining speed. Did manage to rip off both my, all my flaps in that dive, which was stupid. It's a pretty powerful plane. 420mm just mounted underneath the cockpit. Does make aiming a little bit awkward, but that concentration of fire is really nice. Get a nice healthy supply of ammunition with it as well. Now this A6M30 is a bit low. If I'd have committed to that shot, probably wouldn't have been able to pull out. So I extend. BF-110 coming in. I'm fairly confident that BF-110 is the last enemy coming from the air base. Gonna get a bit more altitude and a spiral climb, or half climb. That zero's coming in. I've got all the advantages. I've got better firepower, better speed, better energy. He's only got 220s and two 7.7s. Replay's a bit dodgy here, but that's all on Gaijin's end. So we're extending again, getting a bit more energy. That BF-110 has got a similar energy to me. I'll try and do a fancy move here, try and use the rear gun to kill him. Which makes me look a bit stupid, since I'm spraying it massively in the wrong direction. And I remember playing this game, I just lost my focus here. I don't know what I was doing. I was just spamming the V key, try and get back to normal view. So we're energy fighting at the minute in a P61, which is something I wouldn't really ever think I'd say. The BF-110 tries to extend. Doesn't have the same engine power as me. He's a ground attack aircraft after all. Don't manage to get the kill. I do get a crit on him. Very scared of shooting my friendly P51 there, so I pulled off. Roll over the top of him so he can't get a shot. He's armed with 230s and 220s, I think. Unless he's using the additional guns, but I don't see them. So I've rolled above him. He won't be able to follow it, so he bled all his speed. Then an enemy zero comes in R6. So you can't shoot downwards with the rear 50s on this plane, so you have to dive. 450s very tightly close together. You just rip things apart as long as you hit. There's my shoddy aim in there. Well, we handed out some freedom. That's kill number 3. We don't get the kill on the BF-110. Our friendly P51 gets him. There's 3 people left alive on the team. The enemy team, sorry. There's that Zero, A6M3. And there's a G4M1, a Japanese bomber. And there's an ME-264, German heavy bomber. Kind of the cancer of 3.0 if I'm honest, but A6M3 presents himself a very good target. Can't really fault him, he had 4 enemy fighters all around him. So the only 2 people left now are both bombers, and they're at high altitude and they're extending the game unnecessarily. Just a bit of a pet peeve of mine. And then the ME-264 combines extending the game with air defense, air-base camping, which makes it even worse. So the middle part of this game is pretty uneventful. Just going to skip towards the end where we get the bomber kills. So he's been camping his airfield for the last 5 minutes. I went a bit too close and got the anti-aircraft gun to aggro me. But he's turned back over to the lake. He's coming further and further away from these guns. So I decided it's the time to strike. I'm low on ammunition. I want to get this kill, then get back to the base as possible. Or to the carrier if we don't have a base. But a few bursts takes off his left wing. It's a nice £51,000 repair cost for him. So I was watching an Adam video the other day, and he was talking about how you could use a P61 to kill ME-264s from underneath using your rear turret, or any other bomber, sorry. That's what inspired me to fly this plane. It is a very good plane for 4.0. The premium version of this plane, the P61A1, I haven't personally got it myself, but I've heard some reviews it's a bit of a letdown. You do get a good air spawn with this, you do get 4 £1,000 bombs. You can go get an air base and then go into a heavy fighter role. But as you can see, I tried to do the tactic Adam was talking about of shooting underneath, but I'm going the complete wrong way. Don't have the speed, don't have the altitude. So that was just a quick little video. Ace game with a P61, not something you see often. It's just a short video, but I'll see you in the next one.